Hello, I'm Ingrid Janssen. I'm a member of the Durham Master Gardeners as well as the Canadian Peony Society. Being a Master Gardener means that I am trained in horticulture practices and I give advice to the public about gardening that is objective and scientifically based. Today I'd like to show you my garden and to answer some common questions about peonies. Planting peonies is most successful in September when you can purchase the peonies bare root from peony growers. You can buy peonies from the Canadian Peony Society root sale or local Canadian peony growers, and there are 3 here in Ontario. For herbaceous peonies, you want to plant them a scant 2 inches under the surface of the soil. So those eyes are very close to the soil and they need that winter coldness to trigger blooming the following year. It's a bit different with tree peonies. So if you purchase tree peonies that are grafted, they have a graft union, much like roses do, that needs to be buried a good 8 inches in the soil. Peonies do best in full sun, so that would be a minimum of 6 to 8 hours of sunlight a day. They will grow in clay soil or in sandy soil as long as they have good drainage. The one condition they will not tolerate is excessive moisture around their roots. Peonies can get several diseases like botrytis, which is actually a fungal disease, soil-borne, that happens when we have cool, wet springs. And so what needs to happen then is, of course, you have to cut that growth off and sterilize the area around it if you can. A lot of people are under the impression that peonies require staking because their flowers are heavy, which is true for some of the old peony types, but many of the new peony hybrids that we have do not require staking. Ants and wasps and other insects are attracted to the sucrose, which is excreted from the bud as it starts to open. So of course it's a great source of sugar, and so the ants are really on the peony because they're consuming those tiny little droplets of sugar that are coming out from the peony bud as it's starting to open. You can prepare your peonies for winter by cutting down all of the stalks and the leaves. I always like to leave a little bit of stem so I know exactly where the peonies are, not cutting them all the way to the ground. Should mention that tree peonies, because they are shrubs and the stems are woody, you don't need to cut tree peonies back at all in the fall.